No, no, yeah, no, no, no.
Hey guys, what's up? Hi, what's up? Hello, Saint y'all pretty. Financial came in the door. No, okay, but hey y'all, what's up? It's me, Just Taty, and welcome back to Just Taty TV. And today I actually have another story time for you guys. Okay, this story time is like, it's more so like how me and my best friend became best friends, then ended up not being best friends, so I don't have a best friend, like whatever the case may be, however you want to take that. But yeah, so we're gonna start from the beginning and then go like how we started out being friends or whatever, then carry on and end up with how we stopped being friends. I'm sorry, my voice going in and out. So we very first started off by being friends when, okay, so what happened was, me and my mom and my brother, we stayed in a 2-family flat, but this time it wasn't with my aunt, it was before, and I was in first grade, and we stayed upstairs, and my soon-to-be best friend stayed downstairs. So with that, okay, cool. But the thing is though, our parents always got into it because clearly we wasn't friends then or whatever, and she always complained about hearing us running back and forth upstairs, even though nobody was running back and forth upstairs, because we knew like that'd be so rude, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just stuff that would happen. And then anyway, so first grade, you know, we met in school because we never seen each other at when we were at home, because like we didn't go outside or whatever, or like we would go outside at different times. Well, at that time I never really went outside, like never, because my mom never went to watch me. Whatever. But yeah, so we actually met at school, was talking, blah 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 blah. Then, you know how little kids talk and share their food. And so we had finally met each other at our house when we both ended up going outside at the same time. And I was outside with my little brother. He was riding his bike, his little tricycle, whatever, and I wanted to ride it, of course. So I was riding it, whatever, and I think I had my own bike, but I wanted to ride his bike because his bike was a whatever. Only me, okay? And so what had happened was, her mom was outside with us, and she was outside with us, and she was playing with, I think she was playing with chalk. And so her mom gave her a popsicle, you know, she came and gave us a popsicle too, and I'm like, oh cool, thanks. And then we had remember seeing each other in school, so we like, oh, I know you, blah blah blah, and we were talking, and then we became like really cool or whatever. And so then I think we ended up moving away, but me and the my soon-to-be best friend at the time, we stayed at the same school, was still cool, whatever. Then the craziest thing is that we stopped talking to each other for a little while, but our moms ended up working together. Ain't that crazy? Like our moms ended up working together. So with that being said, our moms ended up working together. Then of course we were like really cool, and so I think we were like, oh, you should come. She was like, oh, you should come over and spend the night. I was like, okay. Let me ask my mom. So I was talking to my mom and I was telling her, and I'm like, well, you know, that's the same person that we lived above when I was in first grade or whatever. And she like, you know, made that face like, because they didn't really like each other, but I think they talked at work or whatever, like they were like kind of cool at work. So it was like, like it was just meant to be or whatever, I guess. So we were what happened. So she finally agreed. Okay, went over her house, and I guess like from that moment on, we was like best friends. So, you know, go over her house like probably like every other weekend or every couple of weekends or whatever. But let's fast forward now. Like, that's how we became best friends, and we were best friends so long. So we were like good friends from first grade, and then once we got to like fifth, I believe, we were like best friends. And then we what had happened was, once we got to middle school, 8th grade to be exact, once we got to middle school, 8th grade, we had stopped being best friends. And what had happened, and the reason that we stopped being best friends was, so after school, I would have to go walk and get my brother, and then we would have to take the bus home or whatever. So instead of me walking, her grandma would drive both of us over to the elementary, because she ended up having a little sister. A couple years later, she had a little sister, and clearly I had a little brother, and they both went to the same elementary. Okay, cool. So, you know, I would go and get my brother, and we would go home. And so her grandma would drive us. Okay, cool. We besties, whatever. Like, yeah, cool, it's fine. And so then what had happened was, it was another girl that she started hanging out with. Okay. At first I was like, why you hanging out with her more than me? Like, what is you doing? Like, what is you doing? Like, no, you're not supposed to be doing that. Like, what are you doing? Like, get with it. So we had so I started noticing that, and I'm just like, I don't know about this. I don't know. But so what happened? So, you know, I started noticing that or whatever, and I'm just like, okay, does she not want to be friends with me? Like, we had literally like stopped talking to each other, and then when we did, like when I would try to engage in conversation, it'd kind of be more so on a, you know how people give you kind of like the yeah girl, like, yeah, like that's what it was. And I'm like, okay, like, why you acting like that? But then when she would get around this other girl, you know, she'd be, yeah, like, oh, look at that, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just like, okay, what is going on? So I felt like, well, maybe she upset that like I'm getting a ride with her every day. Maybe she don't like that. Maybe she feel like I'm like, you know, invaded her space or something like that. So I'm like, okay. So I stopped getting rides or whatever, and I would just take my little legs and go on and walk to the school. The school, it was kind of far, but you know, whatever. So I never really walked all the way to the school. I would have my brother just meet me, because, well, I had him meet me starting then, because I'm like, I'm not walking all the way there, and you know. So I was like, okay, whatever. So then when I tried to talk to her again, it was just kind of the same thing. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, well, she acting really fake or whatever. So I'm like, so I asked her, like, are we okay? Like, we good? Like, you cool with me? I'm cool with you, whatever. She like, yeah, like, we good, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. So, you know, further on, her and the girl start hanging out more. And I'm like, okay. And at this point, I'm just like, you know what? Whatever. Like, I'm done with you. You done with me. Whatever. Cool. Like, we don't even gotta be cool or whatever. So that happened, and I was just like, whatever. So when people would ask like, oh, you was such like that, I'd be like, I mean, we cool or whatever, but yeah, like she got a whole new best friend. Like, I was like, I was upset about it, and I even told my mama or whatever, and she was just like, well, talk to her, blah blah blah, and me being stubborn. I was just like, no, because if she this then that then blah blah. I was like, nah, cause she already got a new best friend. She made that clear. Blah 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 blah. And yeah, like that's just how it went. Like, and it was, and the crazy part is that when I stopped talking to her, she never once came to me and was like, yo, what's wrong? Like, why you acting like that? Like, what's up? Like, what you doing? Like, when I stopped getting around, she never came to me and was like, yo, what's going on? You okay? Like, what's wrong? Never. So I was just like, okay, whatever. Chalked it up and was like, okay, whatever. But after that, I never really had another best friend, because I was just like, I don't know, like, people never really like gained my trust enough for me to be like, girl, like, yes, bestie, like, because at the end of the day, it'll always end up being some drama, and I don't really like drama. I ain't with that drama. Like, drama ain't it. Drama ain't it, okay? But yeah, so that's just a little story time about my ex-bestie and why we became ex-besties. So it was like no big drama thing. It was just sort of a, well, okay, I'm not gonna talk to you no more, I'm not gonna talk to you no more, we good, we here, we got it together. But yeah, anyway, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, make sure to comment, subscribe, and share this video. Make sure to tell your friends, dog, Uncle Billy Roxy Jr. Tell everybody you know, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.